Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and my horrible background. I'm working on it. I've gotten a lot of stuff hung up over here, I would like to make that kind of area over there my new filming space, but for right now, this is what we're working with. So welcome back. Today I'm gonna be trying out some products that are new and some products that are new to me. And this is really gonna be focused on the face because I have a whole separate video I wanna do about the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, See the Change eyeshadow palette that just came out, and I'm so excited and I want to take my time and be able to do a whole dedicated review to that. So everything over here is going to be more face products. So if you are excited and interested, please subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more now that I'm pretty much settled where I'm living now. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I'm going to try is this YSL Top Secret Instant Matte Pore Refining Primer. So you do get 1 ounce of product in here. You can buy that at Sephora and it retails for $34. Now that's kind of a lot for a primer. And it does have this little squeezy tube kind of design. I have combination skin, so this primer can be pretty okay for me. So it does have a little bit of a, not really a tint, and it's very heavily fragranced. It smells like soap. It smells just like soap. It smells good, but it smells like soap. So because I'm trying out a new primer, I'm going to use a foundation that I am already familiar with and already know, so that I can tell if the primer is messing things up or helping things. So this is very tacky and sticky. It's not uncomfortable, but I think it's definitely sticky. It smells really good. It smells familiar to me and I can't think of what that smell is. So what I'm gonna do is run some of that just on my eyelids, just because I don't wanna go in with a separate eye primer. I'm not gonna be doing any eyeshadow. So the first thing I want to try on my lids, I'm gonna try this on my lids and on my under eyes, is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Concealer. So I know this came out a little while ago, but I didn't hear very good things about it, and I didn't hear much about it. I saw a couple people do the reviews of the foundation with the concealer, and people didn't seem to like it. So I kind of wanted to wait till the hype died down so then I could give it a chance. I remember when I was in Ulta picking this out, I picked out the shade that I thought I was going to be, and then I walked away and it had oxidized so badly on my hand, I had to go 3 shades up from what I thought I was going to be. So I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. So this is what the packaging looks like. I kind of like it with the whole little paint swatch thing. And in here you do get 0.15 fluid ounces of product. I am choosing the shade, I don't know if I'm in the shade. I'm choosing the shade C1.15. You can get this at Ulta and it retails for $9. So I can already tell off the bat just by putting this on my lids with my fingertip is that it's not full coverage. I have some dark spots on my lid and it did not cover that up. So like I said, since I'm trying out a new primer, I want to use a foundation that I'm already familiar with. So this is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I got this from Ulta and it retails for $12, and you do get 0.8 fluid ounces. So I just want to note that usually foundations will give you 1 whole fluid ounce, but this has less than that. And it comes with a giant doe foot applicator. I'm in the shade F3, I believe, in this, and I really do like it. So it seemed to go over this primer pretty okay. My skin looks dry. I did go in with my normal moisturizer, which is the Drunk Elephant Protini. And I do like that. So my skin does look pretty dry right now. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more on my chin where I have some business to cover up. So now that we have that set down, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe concealer. I'm going to put that underneath my eyes and see what we can get out of it. Even the Morphe affiliates didn't like it. But some of them still ended up recommending it anyway, which I thought was kind of weird. All right, so I'm going in with my Beauty Blender, which, to be honest, I don't love the Beauty Blender. My favorite sponge of all time is the Sephora collection, the one that's red. I think that one's so much better. It looks so light under my eyes. Oh my God. I really think that it's gonna oxidize though. I really, really do. So just to set that concealer down, I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Blur Powder. I really like this a lot. You can get it from Sephora. It retails for $29. I've had this for a long time though. And I like that it has this, so then I don't have to worry about powder going everywhere like I do with my Coty Airspun. I'm gonna put some on my lid as well, just to set that we did earlier. Well, I can already tell you it doesn't look good. Oh boy. So it's already creasing. See that right there? And that's happening in both eyes. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is toss on some brows quickly. I just use my Anastasia Brow Wiz, a brow powder, and then my Benefit Gimme Brow. Okay, so next up, I really need to bring some color back into this face. So I'm gonna go in with the biggest bronzer I've ever seen. This is the Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer. This is what the pan looks like. You can get this at Ulta, and it retails for $19. So I'm gonna go in with my, I believe this is an Eco Tools brush. This is pretty old. And I'm really gonna get in there because I'm really pale. And just kind of go in and bronze up the face. So this is supposed to be a matte bronzer. There's no shimmer in it or anything. There's no glitter in it. It looks really yellow on me. You guys see that? Like how yellow that is. And that's just that's not just the way it looks on camera. It looks like that in real life too. All right, so I don't like that. And like, it just looks like, oh, it looks so yellow. Ugh, don't like that. Okay, moving on. Next we're gonna try, this is a brand new release from Sephora collection. This is their Duo, Matte Perfection Blush Duo. And I know they have a bunch of different colorways of this, but this was the only one that seemed like relatively wearable for me at my skin tone. So I picked this up. Again, this is the Sephora collection, so you can only get it at Sephora, and this retails for $16. So I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics blush brush. This is called the Double Airbrush Ball Powder. And I don't know if this is super pigmented or not, so I'm just gonna do that across both shades. The blush is a pretty shade. I do like it. And I like that you can kind of mix and match what you want in there. Next up is the product that I was the most excited to try and really why I wanted to do this video in the first place. So, this is a dirty box. This is the Kylie Jenner Kylight. I have never tried a product from Kylie Jenner's line or Kim Kardashian's line. I've just never tried it. Mostly because I can't buy them in store and I don't want to pay shipping, but these just came out in Ulta stores. So I was able to go in and swatch them and really kind of figure out what shade I was interested in. Kylie also has blushes and bronzers. I did not pick up any of those because I wanted to see how this went first. So this retails for $20, which I really don't think is that bad. So this is in the shade Ice Me Out, and I know it looks really dark. I swatched all of them, and this one, what I would recommend is if you have your eye on one of them, definitely go into Ulta and swatch them, because this comes off like almost white, like very icy and very, very bright. And I didn't expect it because it kind of looks like a gold and looks like it would be too dark for my skin. So definitely go in and swatch them, because I had to sit there with like 5 of them and really look through them and see which one I felt would be better. So I'm gonna go in with my highlight brush. I know this is a Real Techniques brush, but the label is gone. So all of her products have this paint drip business kind of thing. I don't hate it, but it's not what I would do for my brand. Okay. See how like I would never expect this to come out of this. So, oh my God. So you really have to go in there and go into the store and swatch them. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Kylie. You know, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Kylie, but I wouldn't say I'm a super fan either. I do watch Keeping Up the Kardashians. It's my guilty pleasure and I really enjoy that show, but holy crap. That's beautiful. It's not like glittery. There aren't like big chunks of sparkle in there. I'm gonna put some on the inner corner while I've got extra. Whoa. But it's super reflective. I would call it in the category of like, there's glossy highlighters that make you look kind of wet. There's metallic highlighters that make you look reflective. And then there's those super glittery, kind of chunkier highlights that can really emphasize texture. This one I would call a metallic highlighter. So if I was recommending this to somebody in store, I would say it's very metallic. This would be a beautiful eyeshadow, but it also has that glossiness to it. So it's kind of right in the middle of it. This is beautiful and I'm very, very happy with this one. So up close, that's what it looks like, super reflective. And it is emphasizing my pores around here. But if you do have that kind of texture, you can just keep it kind of to this area instead. So you're not really hitting those areas that are more prone to texture. Whew, now I want to go try the bronzers and the blushes. Wow. This is fantastic. I highly, highly recommend that. Look at that. Oh yeah, really excited about that. Okay, so I have 2 more products left. The next one I'm going to try is new from Buxom. This is their Serial Kisser Lip Stain. You can get this at Sephora, and I'm not sure about Ulta either. I think you can get it at Ulta too, and it retails for $22. This is in the shade Makeout, and it's called a Plumping Lip Stain. So I'm gonna line my lips before I do this. So it looks to me that the closest lip liner I have is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Pink. So I have gone in and moisturized my lips already. I use the Drunk Elephant Lip Balm. It's a good lip balm, but that's a lot of money for a lip balm. So I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it, but it is really nice. So I'm going to give this a shake because it is a lip stain. Oh. It is not opaque at all. It feels very like gel-like on my lips. So I have put a couple of layers on to get this opacity, but it is not by any means an opaque lip stain. So before I go in with my mascara, I'm just going to, which is new by the way, I'm going to set everything with the Smashbox Photo Finish Centering Citrus Primer Water. I think this is one of the collabs with Nicole Concilio, and this smells really bad. It smells like feet. So the last product I'm going to try is brand new from Too Faced, and this is their Damn Girl Mascara. So you can get this at Sephora from what I know. I don't know if you can get it at Ulta, but this retails for $25. I've seen people get the PR packages, but I haven't seen anybody really like try it out yet. This is the biggest mascara one I've ever seen. Oh my God. You have to be really, really careful with where you're putting it because you are gonna like ding your face. Okay, so this is the mascara on one eye, right there, and then with no mascara on the other. Okay, so here is the mascara with 2 coats and with nothing. I don't mind it, but it's just so difficult to use because of the size of the wand. I think this is one of those mascaras that really does well building upon itself. So you can see kind of like over in this area, it looks really nice. And I've built it up more over there. Would I recommend this mascara? Let me get the flakes off of my eyelid. That's annoying. I like this mascara. I'm interested to see how it performs throughout the day, if it flakes like my Better Than Sex mascara did. I think the wand is way too big. The wand is absolutely way too big. All right, so let's start from the beginning and just kind of recap everything now that it's all on my face. So the primer, I believe it to be pretty good. My foundation is laying well on top of this. It's not creasing or cracking or anything like that. And it seemed to work well with this foundation. Foundation I already know, I already like. The concealer is where we're running into a problem. So I am Oh God. Creasing very badly underneath my eyes, underneath both of them. And I did put this on my lids too. It doesn't seem to be creasing on my eyelids, but I didn't put a lot on there either. So first impressions, I don't like this. I think it's not emollient enough to not sink into my fine lines like that. I would just save your $9 or whatever it is and get the Catrice concealer. I really like that one instead. So this one gets a first impression no from me. The powder I already like. The bronzer, oh my God, run away from this bronzer. I look yellow. Like, I'm glad I'm not going out into the world today. I'm just seeing my family. So, it's just so ugly. I do enjoy this for a blush. I think I would have gotten a better view of it if I didn't have that horrible bronzer clouding my entire face. So I will continue to use this and give it a try. Maybe if I use a more hydrating foundation, this would look a little bit better, but I do think the color is really flattering. This is the standout product of the entire video. This is so good. And I really do want to emphasize what I said earlier is that go into the store and swatch these for yourself. Because when I saw this one on the display, I was like, nope, gonna be too dark. I'm not gonna go for that one. I almost picked one that was like pretty much white in the pan, so I can't imagine what that one would have looked like. But this one is very flattering on my skin tone. And again, this is the shade Ice Me Out. Let me lean in here and do a close-up of everything. So the worst bronzer in history, very yellow. The concealer looks horrific under my eyes, and it's only getting worse by the minute. I do like the mascara, and this is the lipstick. I like the color of it a lot. I think I will continue to play with it. I can't believe how my under eyes look. So if you guys have any specific questions about anything that I went through today, please let me know in the comments. My next video, or the next 2 videos from now, should be my review of the Tarte See the Change eyeshadow palette, which is super bright and vibrant and exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to playing with that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.